stage with a hero we are so familiar with and we love to hear. Please put up your hands together for Mr. Sandeep Sen Gupta, founder and director of ISO-AH. Kindly help me welcome Dr. Mukesh Mehta, Group CTO and CISO, Monarch Network Capital, on the stage, please. Well, he's joining us, so I'm sure the applause can be better. And of course, our last panelist, please put up your hands together for Mr. Shomak Shom, the General Manager Digital Security, Mindtree, out here. And this looks a very promising panel over here, and we're really looking forward to educate ourselves on the new approaches to cybersecurity. Mr. Mukherjee, I would request you to kindly take the session forward.
Yeah, thank you. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, thank you, AVP, for inviting us today for this is their centenary year. So, this is a wonderful theme of the entire 3 days event, Age of Changemakers. But problem is that we are basically sitting like a villain between lunch and the session. So, that is a very problematic session. So, many of you who have attended the Patnaik session, so you might be behaving like we are like Bokasus, but actually not. We will be trying to work as a team. So let's see what can be done. So around 35 minutes time we have. So now our topic is also very interesting today, which is basically talking about cyber immunity. There are two things. This can be good, this can be bad also. Why good? Because today's situation, all of us think we know almost everything. Why do you think? Because it is available in the Google. But if you search in Google cyber immunity, you will not find much of a topic because it is very new kind of a topic. So that is good for us because we can tell you anything and everything. But all the people here will try to tell you something which is not available in the Google, so that some perspective can be clear. So we'll start in a reverse way instead of we'll start talking in. So let us set the context. So we want to know what to forget about cybersecurity because since morning we are listening a lot of different things, human factor. We have listened about work from anywhere. A lot of things we have understood. So if we remove the word cyber, so what do you think by immunity? So anyone from the audience, so that we can set the context right. Anyone from the audience, if you can raise hand. What do you think about immunity? As immunity as a whole, forget about cybersecurity. What is immunity all about? Anyone in the audience? So let us become interactive. Yes. Trying to protect yourself. So strengthen yourself, preparing our body to counter some kind of problems. Okay, wonderful. So from this point, so I'll come to one by one to our panelists. So what do we think about cybersecurity? I'll go one by one to each of the panelists. So first I'll go to Pratik. So because you are coming from the technology side of it. So from your perspective, what do you think? What is cyber immunity? Because it is a new subject. So what is your take on this?
So first of all, I would say that it is very good that we are having this discussion of cyber immunity, which shows us that we have made a significant progress in the cybersecurity world because we are not only talking about protection, but we are now at the next stage of maturity where we are now talking about immunity, where it is being built into the system itself. Very commonly we talk about the fact that we need to secure our system, we need to have antivirus, we need to protect, detect and everything. But immunity is something that needs to be built within the system so that whenever something happens, it should be able to stop it from propagating further, and it will be able to detect it and stop it from happening. Otherwise, in majority of the cases, it's always a reactive approach. Something has happened, and then the tools and technologies will be developed to fix it. The approach where everything is being built within the system is something that a leap forward that's happening in the industry.
Thank you, Pratik. So, but a pandemic taught us differently, Shandip. Like you might have seen, your corona times, none of the initial protocols was working. Azithromycin, hydroxychloroquine, remdesivir, nothing was working. So that means we are not prepared for that kind of viruses which will be coming. So we did not have medicine, we did not have vaccine. So this kind of situations also might come in our cybersecurity also. So what do you think cyber immunity should be all about?
A very good afternoon to all the delegates on stage. And cyber security, as Shubhavan, you have rightly said, that it's an evolving situation. It's never the same. If we think that what happened 2 years back, we have learned from it and we are safe, it is never going to happen. I, as the auditor, I have audited a lot of companies, and when I go for audit, I always say that we already know that the cyber security, or I would say information security, we always focus on cyber security, but the focus should be on information security. It is people process technology, where technology comes last. People comes first. But when I go to and talk to a CXO and I ask him in the top management introduction, what have you done for security? They only talk about antivirus, firewall, IDS, IPS. Never they talk about people. So all the investment is on the firewall, the hardware firewall, but never on the human firewall. If we always say that human are the weakest link in the security, but a properly trained, aware workforce is the biggest defense for a company. And that is the most neglected part. So if we think about immunity or evolving ecosystem, we must focus a lot on the people and make sure that they are aware of the new risks which are coming. The risk can move from ransomware to work from home to anywhere. So the evolving risk, if I am not making people aware of it, then whatever I invest or over-invest on hardware or software or whatever in technology, I will never be able to keep my company immune.
Okay, thank you, Sandeep. So you are putting pointers on the human firewall side of it. But as in the morning session, Kushikda was saying, even we have trained the people, bring the awareness. In the 125th December, someone got a mail like he will be getting Apple iPhone free. Moment he had read invoke, immediately he clicked, entire thing got busted. And secondly, Dr. Rijaj also said, like in 2000, there was a virus called I Love You. That virus got impacted that time, and today it is being impacted in that city. So nothing got actually almost changed. So Mukesh, you come from the other side of the table, means you are the user side of it. You are handling this kind of situation day by day. So in your organization, in your business, how do you think, what is cyber immunity, what you have adopted?
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Before this session, before this panel discussion, there was another session from the government of West Bengal delegations, and then he touched a very critical point: the data. He said data is very good actually. That is what we need to have it. We need to have preparation and the results also. What is there and how you get it done. When you talk about immunity, immunity is just how to prepare for the things in future, how you are strong enough to handle and address anything, everywhere, anything, anywhere, everything. So this is what is the immunity. I come from the corporate background and the financial services industry where the data is everything. Ages back we used to say in Hindi, everybody wants data. Today it's everything is about data. So you need to be very proactive way to ensure protect that data. And when you do it that way, there are a lot of things you need to do, and the immunity is the right word. And I agree in the opening remarks, this has been never discussed in a public forum or this thing. Everybody do somewhere here and there the preparation, the plans. But the immunity is a proper plan for the next. Like if you take the dose from the doctor, whether this is 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months course. So that is where we need to look into it. As I mentioned, I belongs to from the corporate world, the data, the corporate side of the data. So everything need to be planned, how you are protecting yourself, how you are doing, what are the things proactively doing, and what he was saying, the iPhone and all those things. Those phishing mails and phishing things keeps on coming. So what we do keep on doing, we have not even our company, most of the other companies, they started a lot of proactive sessions, learning sessions. That is where the immunity word is now getting into formalized. So this is where we we will have to continue the learning process for the people. Like he said, the firewalls and everything, the equipments, the devices, the process PPT, the process policies and the technology is there. Whether it is at a huge scale or it is just an entry level, every organization now is having all those things. How do you plan it from the user? Actually, that is where we need to get into that. And that is where the immunity word comes into picture. You have to have a proper plans. As the session goes, as the discussion goes, we take deep dive on those points slowly and slowly. There are a lot of things which corporate needs to do.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. So we have interestingly pointed out two interesting terms. One is for the continuation of the thing and preparation of the stuff. So this is quickly striking my mind about what Devdutt again said. He talked about a clock problem and cloud problem. So clock is something like which is measurable, cloud cannot be measured. So as three of the panelists already discussed, so before I come to Shomok, so he also comes from the consulting domain, GRC kind of practice. So cyber immunity is a kind of a topic. Can this be measured? Can we have a measured kind of approach? And what do you think? What is your perspective in cyber immunity?
Thank you. With the permission of the moderator, let me try to put cyber immunity into perspective. Cyber immunity is not something new. It's only a new coinage which has been introduced by certain firms. And the direction is to guide certain or OEMs, technology OEMs into a certain space. But why cyber immunity? We have been actually practicing cyber immunity for decades, for ages. We have been depending on external, heterogeneous, and discrete systems to protect ourselves from cyber threats. Firewall, web application firewall, IPS, IDS, whatever, DDoS system. Cyber immunity takes a cue from the concept where my body self-heals to an external threat. I do not have to depend on external systems, on external technology to heal myself. So here is my target. Suppose there is a virus in my body, an antigen, which targets my liver. Okay, I don't have to depend on a firewall or something for a liver to detect the threat for the liver and then protect the liver. My liver should be in a position to protect myself from the antigen itself. This is the concept of immunity. And this concept is borrowed by the technology companies, or rather is going forward by the technology companies to make cyber immunity. So what do? Cyber immunity is going to soon come in a box. What is it? What does it do? And please understand, the capabilities and features of cyber immunity we are practicing for ages. The first thing that we must do for cyber immunity is micro-kernelization, which means that all these days we have been stripping down the kernel, which we used to call hardening a system, operating system. After a system is built, we used to harden the operating system. Why? The purpose is to remove the services that I don't need. Cyber immunity is going to give me a microkernel, which is going to a very small kernel, maybe 10,000 lines of code, to me, so that I don't even have to strip. Whatever only is necessary comes to me. So with a smaller kernel, my vulnerability footprint becomes smaller. So which means that my kidney, which was given as an analogy for a target, okay, would be in such a position that it should have lesser footprint or lesser attack surface area. So with technology like microkernelization, I remove my attack surface. Then with another technology called isolation, I remove the lateral shift, or I decrease the lateral shift so that an external threat cannot travel across the network. So cyber immunity is not, as I say, is not something new. We all have been practicing it through our SOC, through various protective controls and detective controls, through all these stages. But happily, rather fortunately, unfortunately, whatever, all these solutions or all these capabilities are soon going to come in one packaged solution. Okay, and maybe in the next 2 years or 3 years, we will see more of adoption of cyber immunity. But the objective and the purpose remains same: to reduce my attack surface so that I am exposed less. And the moment I am exposed, I must have self-healing, and this self-healing is achieved through graphical modeling, through statistical modeling, through AI, which I think Mr. Kaushiknath earlier was saying that AI is not very mature. So AI is going to play a very critical role in self-defense, whereas it builds models of behavior over a period of time and then knows how to react or how to respond to the threat. That's it.
Sure. Thank you, Shuman. So you have pointed few interesting